Oh, hey, cow. Hey, what's up? What? What? There's a thing over there? Are you telling me the truth? Gee. Okay. I guess I should take a look. I mean, I see a flat ground over there. Let me go check out what this is. Guys, this is weird. There's just a whole chunk of nothingness. Let me drop down here. There's even a floating tree up there. What is happening? Uh, guys. I don't think this is normal. They've never had, what? The, the cow was right. There's a, there's a whole aircraft carrier right here. What the hell? They've never added this. What? No way. There's no way. What the hell? What's up, guys? Don't have to say anything. As you can see, I've made a aircraft carrier. And this carrier I based off of a US naval ship called the USS Kitty Hawk. And its number is shown here, 63. Now, I have to say that this isn't a finished product. I've mostly done the external shell of the ship. So the inside is fairly hollow, as you could imagine, based on my other builds. I always keep things hollow the first round, and then later on I put in the details. Or at least I try to. Now, I don't know if you guys saw my other videos. It's kinda old. It was a long time ago. I made a carrier just like this, and it was actually based on the same carrier, except I never finished it, and I never even gave you guys an update. So I thought, that video was kind of cool, but I think I can do better. And I definitely strived to do better in this build. And how I did this was I just Googled images. Yes, that is all I did. I just Googled images of USS Kitty Hawk, and I based off these like every individual blocks on tiny details I see on pictures. Now, of course, there's a lot of things missing. A lot of things that I wouldn't notice. But I did my best, and I don't think anybody could replicate an entire ship without, every single detail at hand, having the blueprints and whatnot. But all I have are images. There are some blueprints that I actually will use for the internal of the ship. There isn't a whole lot of blueprints on this exact ship, so I'll just be guesstimating where each room is, because we can't have this we can't have this just hollow, it'd be kind of boring. So I guess we could look at what's over here at the bridge. We have this sign that says the team, something to scream about. It's just something that I saw on one of the images, of course. In here it's dark, which, I imagine would be. There's nothing here. I don't know why I went in here. But as you can see from these, details on the walls, I try to keep everything, I try to put at least something in each room, so that way, it's not just a hollow, empty shell of nothingness. Right here we got some tripwire hooks that could be seen as, either, switches or levers or, something to put equipment on, I guess. And here we have just a staircase. I know it's very dark, actually. Let me put some night vision potion. Here it's just a bunch of different storage stuff behind the stairs. That room is completely empty. There's nothing to do here. But I put it here so that way later on I can at least put something. Now over here we got just a weird area just between the stairs and the floor. And up here it's the first level of the bridge. Out here you can look out onto the deck and whatnot. Now I don't know exactly what happens and what other things happen in the bridge other than, of course, steering the ship. So I just kept it as basic as possible. So what this is supposed to be, it's supposed to be the steering wheel. You got the map, whatever here I decide to put. We got a generic bell off to the side, a bunch of clocks just to represent different gauges, and up here we have the second level. And this, I know it's kind of weird at first, but the end crystal looks like a monitor, so I just decided to slap that onto an item frame. And it looks okay, I guess. I might change that later on, but I usually get very lazy to do so. Below here we have a lectern, just to give it a bit of a curve. Same thing as the bottom, you can look out onto the deck. And then if we go out in this door, it's this little area you can walk out of. Of course, this whole area right here is kind of empty. I might have to do something about that in a later video if I make an update. Now, before you go typing comments saying, hey, that's not an accurate bridge of the USS Kitty Hawk, if you happen to know what that looks like. And I know that because this carrier happens to be very small for the carrier that I'm making it as. This little tower thing with this spinny thing, I don't even know if it spins, but it's supposed to be a few feet from the actual bridge. But to keep things as short as possible with this build, because it's very small, I had to cluster it up with the bridge itself, so that way it doesn't affect this elevator here. Speaking of the elevator, I have finished up some of the detailing on one of them, and here we got it's the left side elevator. We got these stone cutters because I thought they looked pretty cool as pulleys, with the chain. This whole deck would go down there. If this actually worked in Minecraft, that would be pretty cool, but sadly that's not in here yet. Over there, actually, there is a small detail I can show you. It's the anchor right here. I'm planning on building a room for it, the pulley system and all that for the anchors. Of course we're gonna have an engine room, but down here we can see the hull, the red portion, and I know there's a bunch of bats, which sucks, but it's easy to just kill them with a simple command, which I'm not going to do now, unfortunately, because I don't know the exact commands and I don't want to waste too much time on that. But just to give you guys a little story, this hull, it wasn't a hard thing to build with world edit, of course. The only thing I really hated about this was the water that happened to be inside of the hull, and I had to somehow get rid of all that water. And I tried using sponges, but that failed miserably, so I had to use world edit to get the water out. The downside of using world edit is, you know, it only works with the 2 sets of points that you select. Sort of like on a graph, you have 2 points and it makes a square, so you can't get the exact curves of this ship. So you're gonna end up getting a lot of stupid stuff happening. But below here we have the little propellers. So actually I should say that this whole ship is made out of concrete. This is light gray concrete for the normal sides, and then the black, it's also concrete, but it's black. You got the red concrete for the bottom. But yeah, that's it. Basically it for that. There's a little detail I could show you guys here. It's the Sea Whiz. Those things are awesome. You should check out some videos of them. If you like the sound of Sea Whiz, or, you know, just guns in general. Pretty awesome. And over here we also have these little, whatever they are. I honestly don't know what these are. I know a lot of people will know what they are. But yeah. This is my build so far of the USS Kitty Hawk, the aircraft carrier. If you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. It's much appreciated. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.